Why is that open every time?
Why?
Why?
So annoying.
Alright, it went away. Alright, so today we're going to be rating all of the movies that star Adam Sandler and then ranking them. Which, there's a bunch. There's like 42. And these are only the ones that he stars in, so he's done a lot of movies. But anyway, let's get into it.
Alright.
Going Overboard.
I'd give that like a 4 or something. Around there.
It's actually hard to rate it because it's like his first thing. So you gotta cut him some slack, but at the same time it's supposed to be funny and none of it is funny.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't laugh at all from that movie, and it was...
And it's not like it's all the actors' first thing. They could have done better.
Yeah. I don't know. It's my second least favorite Adam Sandler movie, so I'm just gonna give it a 2.
Alright. Sounds fair.
Sounds fair.
Sounds fair.
Whoa. Airheads.
That one's definitely like a 9.
It's weird how this is like 5 years later.
Yeah. Give him some time to think of some jokes.
I guess he got on SNL and stuff and then made this. But,
Yeah.
alright, so what would you rate it?
I'd give it about a 9.
It's one of my favorite music movies.
Yeah. Definitely.
I don't know if I'd give it a 9 or an 8, but I'm just going to give it a 9 for now.
Alright. We can always go back later.
These two are obviously 10.
Yeah.
These are the
definitely.
two that, like, introduced us to Adam Sandler. And
Yeah.
they're just... I don't think they could be funnier. Bulletproof.
I would give that like maybe a 5 or 6. I'm not sure. I wasn't a big fan of it.
I don't know, You think it's fair to give it just like a 4?
That sounds fair.
Because it
wasn't really funny, but I don't think it was
I don't
supposed
know.
to. Supposed
wasn't
to be.
great.
I don't remember it much.
Wedding Singer.
I'd give that like a 6. He's way overhyped though.
Yeah, it's one of his biggest movies, and I don't get that. I mean...
It had
It's
some
not like what we
hilarious
were saying about
moments.
this. It's not like Airheads where it's like a great music movie. It's just, I don't know.
It had great moments, but overall it was just kind of boring.
Yeah. Maybe it was because the DVD was being so annoying though when we tried to watch it.
Yeah.
Like it kept skipping like Waterboy. That's one of my favorite ones.
I'd give that a 9 or a 10.
9. 9 is fair. It wasn't as funny as those two, but
Yeah.
it's definitely... Why did it do that?
What did it do? Oh, it got rid of the 0.
Got rid of the 0. It didn't do that up here.
That's weird.
I'm not going to try to fix it. Big Daddy.
I think I liked that one more than you. I would give that like a 7 or 8.
No, that one was pretty good. I didn't
Oh, okay.
not like it or anything. I would give it an 8.
Alright.
Little Nicky. I think that one was pretty overhyped too.
Yeah.
Kind of like Wedding Singer, but
I'd give it like a 7 or 6. Somewhere around there.
I'll give it a 6.
Alright.
6 seems fair. This one. This is his first one that's, I don't think, supposed to be funny. I don't know. I think Adam Sandler should stick to comedies, but it wasn't like a bad movie. What do you think that deserves?
Was that the one where he fell through the window? The door?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I'd give that like a 5. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think I'd give it a 5. That makes sense.
That's what I remember the movie for. He fell through that door. That 2-hour movie.
Mr. Deeds, that was a pretty funny one.
Yeah. I'd give that like an 8, probably.
8. What else has an 8? Big Daddy. Airheads has 9. Yeah, that's fair.
Alright.
Now we have stuff to compare to, so it's not as hard.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put them in rating order real quick. Alright. So, because I've been forgetting to do that.
Yeah.
This has a 10. 10.
Why did both of us whistle?
That's gonna bug me this whole time. Just that 9. Why does it do that?
Oh, yeah.
It's next to 8.
It would probably act annoying if you tried to fix it.
Yeah. Did that last time we did a rating video.
Oh.
6. Nothing at 7 yet.
Yeah. Going overboard, just a 2. It's sad.
That's sad for his first movie, but
yeah.
I don't know. That's how I feel. Alright, now back to rating. 8 Crazy Nights. That was his first, kids movie. Actually, was it a kids movie?
I don't think it was.
It had some pretty vulgar things in it.
I mean, a kid could watch it.
Yeah, I guess.
It wasn't really for kids.
I just thought because it was a cartoon, but now that I think about it, probably not.
Yeah. I'd give that, maybe a 6 or something. I liked it more than I thought I would.
Yeah, I would give it a 6. That's fair.
Anger management.
Anger management. That one was frustrating.
I don't remember much of it, but yeah, it was very hard to watch.
Man, my mind goes blank when I try to think of what happened on that movie, though.
He crashed his car. I just remember the things breaking in the movies.
Yeah, that's all.
He fell through the window on that one.
I just remember the farts. I remember a lot of things from Adam Sandler movies. No, I'd
give that maybe a 4 or 5. I don't know. I think it was better than Bulletproof.
I will just give it a 6 by default.
Alright.
Because since we're not really sure how we felt about it.
Yeah.
50 First Dates.
That one was weird.
It was funny.
It was funny, but the story was kind of creepy.
I don't know. I don't see it that way. I don't see it as creepy as you thought it was.
I would give it a 7 or 8, maybe a 6. No, I would give it a 7.
I think it should be the first 7 actually.
Spanglish is a 0. Definitely.
We have to give it. Zeros? There can't be a 0, so I will give it a 1.
That movie was.
It wasn't funny at all. It was the worst movie I've watched all the way through. Not even kidding.
I might have not liked it just because it wasn't a comedy, but it was super boring.
I think it's supposed to be a romantic comedy.
There was only one joke and it wasn't funny.
It had a dead end too, which I didn't like at all.
Yeah, I didn't like how the people ended up how they did. I don't want any spoilers though to tell you guys.
Well, hopefully none of them will be watching it. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. But Longest Yard,
I don't really remember that one either. That much, but what I remember, I'd give it.
You fell asleep in the middle
6
of
or
it.
7. I did.
Yeah.
Oh, that must be why I don't remember.
Oh,
and they're.
I would only give that a 5.
They're
honestly.
in a prison, playing football.
Yeah. 5. Click is one of the better ones for sure.
I'd give that a 9.
I would give it a 9 too.
I think I thought Waterboy was funnier. But
funnier than I think they're about tied. I don't know. I wouldn't put it down with Big Daddy and Mr. Deeds.
Oh yeah. Reign Over Me.
That did the stupid thing too.
That's weird.
Reign Over Me.
What happened?
That's another serious movie.
I don't remember.
He Oh wait, I don't want to give out any spoilers. It's kind of sad. It wasn't a comedy really, and your mind is just going blank. And he always had the headphones on to block out memories and stuff.
I liked that one even though it wasn't a comedy.
Yeah, even though it wasn't a comedy, which is strong for Adam Sandler.
I'd give that one a 7 or a 6.
I would give it a 7 too.
That movie was nice.
Yeah, it was a sad one.
Pronounce You Chuck and Larry.
That's his first thing he did with Kevin James.
I think
it's a historic landmark.
I did that like a 7 or something, but I think I liked it more than you did.
Yeah. I thought it was kind of not as great as I thought it was going to be, which might have ruined it for me.
Oh, yeah.
7? 7 makes sense, actually, for me.
Oh, okay.
Why? Were you going to say something else?
I said 7.
I thought you were thinking like you were going to change your mind or something.
Oh, I just thought it was weird you said that because I thought you didn't like it as much as me.
Oh. I didn't, but it must not have been very much less. Alright.
I have not seen this.
You Don't Mess with Zohan was pretty funny. Although it was really vulgar. I did have the, I had the, unedited version or whatever. So it was probably worse than it could have been. But I would honestly give this an 8 or 9. I'll give it an 8. Just like how I wrote a 9 at first. Bedtime Stories. That was a kid's movie. I guess that's technically his first kid's movie, because the other one was pretty not for kids.
Yeah. I wasn't a big fan of it, but I don't remember much of it.
I'm gonna look through this and see what it belongs with. It wasn't as good as those. Or those. I guess I'd give it a 5, but I'd put it... Once we rank these, I guess I'll put it below the other 5s, but I still think it's a 5, because it's half good. I would like it if I was a kid.
Yeah. Pretty much all I remember is when the gumballs start falling from the sky, and it's actually just a truck that they're falling out of.
Gumballs keep falling.
That's a spoiler, I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, what's wrong with you, man? Funny People, which ironically wasn't very funny.
Yeah, it was kind of just boring.
You people ain't funny at all.
Why does Adam Sandler have to make movies so sad?
Yeah, a lot of the funny ones have sad parts
there's
too.
There's always like the person that dies.
Like remember Autumn cried when we were watching Click.
Yeah, nobody knows
that
who
makes
that
sense.
Is. It's like
our sister, but that makes sense because that was sad. I've only cried from like 2 movies, and they're both like Holocaust movies.
Oh, I'd probably give this one like a.
I'm thinking
4 or something.
I
didn't like it as much as Bulletproof. I don't think. I don't remember though.
It was about equal to me. No, it wasn't as good as Bulletproof, but I'll still give it a 4.
Alright. We haven't had any 3s yet.
I think I know one that's going to be 3 and it's going to shock people. And then they're going to kill me in my sleep.
Grown Ups. I would definitely give it like an 8 or 9.
Ah, man.
I thought it was funnier than you did, though.
Even though it's funny, it's like... I don't know. It's so, like, big. I think it's because so many people are in it that are famous, but, like...
Overhyped.
Yeah.
Like you thought it was going to be better.
And then when we watched it, it was, like, not as funny as my favorite ones that I already saw.
Yeah.
But, man, it's... I think it would be an 8. What'd you say, 8 or 9?
Yeah, I said 8 or 9, I think.
That's fair. Man, when you're older, we have to watch that one. That's funny.
I'm only 3.
I'm only 3.
I'm only 7.
3. They can't see what I'm doing. Just go with it. That one's one of the better ones, too.
Yeah, that's definitely one of my favorites.
Oh,
I don't know what I would rate it. Probably like
8?
An 8? Yeah.
There's
that
so
sounds
many
like
8s.
I was just copying you.
We kind of said it at the same time. No, because it was better than the other 8s. Wait, no, it wasn't better than that, in my opinion. I'll give it an 8.
Alright.
It's probably going to be in the middle of the 8s.
Jack
and Jill. Everybody hates on that movie.
Yeah.
It's like the opposite of a bunch of the ones we're talking about. It's like...
definitely one of my favorites.
I mean, he got Al Pacino to be in it and act stupid. That's hilarious. Come on.
I understand why people hate it, but I think it's hilarious.
And even if it looks obnoxious and the jokes aren't very smart, it's like...
I'd give
pretty...
an 8 or 9.
It's pretty creative and... I would say it's like talented the way that he did it.
Yeah.
He plays the 2 main characters. I mean, come on. What would you say?
I said 8 or 9.
I'm torn between 8 and 9. I'll just give it an 8 so people are less likely to find me on the street and punch me. I already get that a lot. That's my boy. You didn't watch that
I didn't
one.
watch that.
That was, man. I remember it being funny, but I don't remember anything from it. I guess I'll give it a 6. I don't know. Sorry, everyone. No, it was funnier than that. I'll give it a 7. Wow. Hotel Transylvania.
I'd give that like a 7 or something.
Wait. Wasn't as good as those. I mean, it's good for a kid's movie.
Yeah.
But
I don't remember most
I don't
of
know,
the Hotel
man.
Transylvanias that much.
It's got to be a 6 for me.
Everybody watching this is going to be like, does she remember anything from any of these movies? Except Jack and Jill.
No, we usually smoke a lot of weed when we watch them. No, but Hotel Transylvania is kind of downhill. I mean, we watched all 4. Adam Sandler wasn't even in the 4th one.
Yeah.
Somebody else was playing his character, which blew. And, like, I think each one was less funny than the last.
Yeah.
Which is kind of sad. Grown Ups 2 wasn't as good as Grown Ups 1.
Yeah.
We can agree on that.
Like, very... What's the word? Disappointing compared to the other one. Like, I thought it was going to be, like, way funnier.
Maybe they just... I don't know.
It was still really funny, but...
It was funny enough to watch once.
Well, the baby turtle part was hilarious.
That was funny, but there wasn't a whole lot to the movie.
Yeah, and it was, like, towards the end, so it was, like...
What would you say this is? Like, a 5? Like, it's worth watching once, but...
I'd give it about a 5.
Alright.
That's fair.
It more People are going to be mad about that, I think.
But I think it would still be a 5, because it's, like, a different kind of thing.
Yeah, Hotel Transylvania was a good kids movie. This is, like, a not good adult movie.
Grown-ups movie.
Yeah, grown-ups movie. Blended.
Blended.
Man, I don't know.
I don't remember a lot from it.
You said it about everything.
I don't remember.
Man, Blended.
Blended. It's like...
It was good enough to watch more than once. So what would I give it? I'd give it a 7. It was as good as 50 First Dates.
Yeah.
Hey, it's
it was
the same
less
lady.
creepy, too.
Yeah. Whatever.
I think I'm the only person that thought that was creepy.
I understand why you think it's creepy. I just didn't think the same, I guess.
The Cobbler.
People are going to quit watching the video once they see me scroll down and this is still here. They're like, I thought The Cobbler was the last movie. Cobbler was interesting, although I wouldn't watch it again.
It wasn't that funny, but Steve Buscemi was on it, so...
I don't think it was necessarily a comedy. It just had some funny parts.
Yeah.
It
was funny when he was beating that guy up. Just kidding.
I don't know. I guess it deserves like a 5.
Yeah, I think that.
You think a 5 or a 6?
I think a 5, but like...
Top 5.
Yeah,
towards the top of the 5.
After Bedtime Stories.
Pixels. That was also kind of a letdown compared to like... Because to me, I expected more after watching Grown Ups. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then it wasn't as good as Grown Ups or Grown Ups 2, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'd probably give it like a...
I'd also give it a 5. Oh. There's a lot of 5s and 8s. Hotel Transylvania 2. I'll just give it 1. You think we should just give it 1 less than
I think so.
Wait, what was that? 6. Alright. 5.
Lots of 5s.
High fives, Ghost. Yeah.
Woo!
Ridiculous 6.
That movie was super funny. I think I liked it more than you, but I'd probably give it like a 7 or 8.
I don't know, it was pretty funny. I'll give it a 7.
Or a 9.
I think it should be 7. No offense.
None taken.
Towards the top of the 7s, though, for sure. The Do-Over was... I'm pretty sure it was his worst movie as far as vulgarity goes. But it actually was pretty funny. So I don't know if you don't mind that. I'd probably give it an 8. I don't know. I guess an 8 is good. Some of these I have to do on my own.
Because I'm just 7. I'm not allowed to see a lot of them.
Sandy Wexler.
That one movie was... Like, it had a few funny parts, but overall it was... Oh, I forgot about the puppet.
It had a few hilarious parts,
yeah.
But overall it wasn't very funny.
Yeah, no, wasn't it like 2 hours?
It was pretty long. Weird Al was in it, which that was cool.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
I don't know.
I'd give it around
7?
a 6.
6. Alright. What about... What?
I can only go forward.
What are you saying? I can only go forward. I don't remember this one very well. It had Ben
like
Stiller in it though, and that's cool.
I'd give it like a 5 or 4, somewhere around there.
Yeah, it wasn't super great. I wouldn't watch it again, but
yeah.
I don't know. There just wasn't a whole lot there.
Yeah.
I'll give it a 4.
The week of.
I keep thinking like people are gonna be mad at us for giving things such low scores, but I mean, what do Adam Sandler fans care?
Yeah.
About anything?
They're not gonna be mad. Like, it's such great acting.
The week of. That's probably towards the top of the 7s, right?
Yeah.
Or like a lower 8.
Definitely.
I'm gonna.
That one was pretty funny.
I'll make it a lower 8.
Not as funny as Autumn said it was.
Hey, what if she watches this and gets mad and kills us?
Joking.
Okay, Hotel Transylvania 4. I mean 3 is like a 4, I guess.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't as good as 2, and we're not even ranking 4 in this because Adam Sandler didn't appear on it, so it's not really...
was not as good as...
I don't know why that happened.
Funny People.
I don't think it was as good as any of the 4s.
Oh, I didn't see that Merowitz story was... I thought that was a 3.
Murder Mystery was pretty good.
Murder Mystery.
What would that be, like a 7? It had Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah.
And Adam Sandler had the mustache.
I'd say it's about a 7 or 6 or something.
It would be a better 7.
Something around there. Alright, this is where we're gonna get killed.
Why? Oh, this... As soon as this came out, I kept hearing about it. Like, he did a serious movie, and it's awesome. And friends of mine and coworkers told me, like, it's like a Tarantino movie, or it's like if you like Coen Brothers, it's like that. But it really was not at all what I expected. It wasn't great. It's not a comedy, but... So I don't know what I expected, but it wasn't even good for in my opinion, it wasn't good for a non-comedy either. And I would give it like a 3. Hey, it's our first 3.
Oh, nice.
You haven't watched that one, but I'm sure you would agree. Because we agreed on most of them.
Yeah.
Huey Halloween was pretty funny.
Yeah. I'd give
I don't
that
know,
like a
it's
6 or something.
probably like a 6 though, even though I would watch it again around Halloween.
Yeah. Oh, Halloween is in a few months. We can watch it again.
No!
I mean, not right
This
now.
is a complicated one because this is another one that's not supposed to be like a comedy.
Yeah.
Or it has some humor, but overall it's not just a comedy. And it's about basketball, and I feel like if I was interested in basketball, like if I watched it, I would like this movie a lot.
Yeah.
So it's a good movie, it just wasn't my thing, so I guess I'd give it like a 7 or a 6.
Yeah, that sounds good.
A 6.
Like, I don't really remember very many jokes.
Oh, and these two down here aren't released yet.
No!
Wow, there's so many 5s.
Wow.
Alright, let's rank these now. Okay, so this is obviously worst because it's the only one. Second worst, third worst. Let's rank the 4s. I'd say this is the worst. Hotel Transylvania 3.
Definitely.
Then Funny People.
Yeah, I think so. And then
Merowitz Stories was better than Bulletproof, in my opinion.
yeah, it had more jokes. And I think
This is
there's more of a
There's
story
so
to
many
it.
5s. Yeah.
I think Hotel Transylvania 2 would be on the bottom. And then I think Bedtime Stories might be next, but
Bedtime
like
Stories, yeah. Then Pixels, I think, belongs there. Grown Ups 2 was just a little better than Pixels.
I think The Cobbler deserves to be towards the top.
Probably. Longest Yard wasn't very funny, so it'll be below those. Punch Drunk Love was like,
Forgot what that was again.
if you're into stuff that's not just completely a comedy, I wouldn't like down it or say not to watch it. It's just, it wasn't really my favorite or anything. It's not as good as Cobbler. And I feel like just because I like comedy so much, I would put it below those two.
Is that the door thing?
Yeah, he breaks the door because
okay.
he gets mad. So many 6s. This is tough. Wow, yeah, I don't even know where to start with this.
Yeah.
What's the worst?
Probably anger management. I don't know.
I could agree with that.
Then I would think like Hubie Halloween might be towards the top.
Yeah. Sandy Wexler's probably next.
Yeah.
No, I'll keep Hustle where it is.
Excuse me.
I guess 8 Crazy Nights.
Oh, I didn't see Little Nicky and Wedding Singer at first.
I'm gonna put that one lower.
Little Nicky.
Wedding Singer.
It's hard with that one because it was
Should I even move
funny,
that?
but it was so stupid.
Is that in a good spot?
I think that's a good spot.
Alright, yeah.
7.
7. It's not as many as there were for the other one, so this should be easy. I'm gonna default this to the bottom just because it wasn't really a comedy, I guess.
I think Ridiculous 6 should be towards
these
the top.
These two should both be towards the top.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move this down one. "51st Dates." Which one's better, Murder Mystery or Ridiculous 6?
I would say Ridiculous 6, but
I can agree with that. I don't know
much of the other one.
I guess this is good where it is. Move this down one. That's probably good for 7.
Yeah, that looks good. Well, a lot of 8s.
A lot of 8s.
I think Just Go With It would be towards the top more.
I'm gonna put this at the top for now. Big Daddy belongs below that. I like Mr. Deeds more than Big Daddy. What about you?
I do too.
What's happening? It's glitching.
Where'd it go? What the heck is happening?
Well,
what the?
now I'm messing stuff up.
Maybe the computer got mad at your ranking.
Undo.
Oh, yay.
Oh, fixed it. Okay, so Mr. Deeds is better than Big Daddy. And then Grown Ups is better than those. Just go with it. Belongs above that. Actually, I'm gonna move Grown Ups down one. And then, where's Jack and Jill belong?
I don't know.
I'm gonna make people mad and put it above Grown Ups. The Do-Over. I guess I'll have to put that wherever. Guess it would belong there. I don't know, that's tough. The Week Of, I think that's good where it is.
Yeah.
Alright, now the 9s, which there's only 3 of. This is tough.
Man. Yeah, that's hard.
Airheads is my personal favorite.
Yeah, I think I would put that at the top.
Actually, Click is pretty great. I'm gonna put that there. And then Airheads, and then Waterboy. Well, Waterboy's great too.
All these are too good.
Yeah, now that we're in the top 5. I'm gonna put this there. I'm just gonna leave it that way, even if that might not be right. And then I think these are good that way. Like Billy Madison's my favorite.
That was my favorite too.
I mean, it had Chris Farley and pretty much everyone on it.
Yeah.
Norm Macdonald.
We haven't watched Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, since we started trying to watch all of his movies, we haven't really watched the great ones a lot.
Yeah.
So, what I will say is don't watch these unless you want to be disappointed. And you should definitely watch these. Actually, what the heck? I'll just say all the 8s. Just watch all of these. Till next time.
Oh, only 33 minutes.